Radio with us, Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, and we're broadcasting this week from the Center for Labor Studies here at Car Talk Plaza. Now,
what would you know about that?
well, this being the week in which we celebrate Labor Day, we thought we would explain to you why we have a Center for Labor Studies here at Car Talk Plaza.
Why do we?
Well, the answer is quite simple. Since my brother won't have anything to do with labor itself, we've settled for a labor studies center. He observes a lot.
Yeah, actually, that's good. You know, I'd love to study anything.
Yes, we noticed.
Studying labor, I could handle that.
Is it safe
Would that
to
constitute as labor? Would it constitute labor, though, to be studying labor?
No. Is it premature to say that you are among the self-unemployed?
It is premature to say that, yes.
But you are considering becoming.
I am close to being self-unemployed. Yes. All right, I got a couple of great pieces of mail here. The first one is a quickie. I'll just dash it off, and then I'll read you the real letter.
Okay.
This one says, "Ruff, ruff, ruff, Melissa. Ruff, 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 Melissa. Ruff, 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 Melissa. Ruff, ruff." That's it.
Okie doke.
My dog just showed them. Here's the real letter. "Well, I hope you're happy. Ooh. I'm going to be a spinster for the rest of my life, all because of you and your lousy show." All we get is hate mail. "For years, I've been dating a wonderful man with whom I had the perfect relationship." I think she means I had been dating. "There was only one note of discord between us, and that discord note was none other than Car Talk and Click and Clack. It's difficult to believe that he could not love Car Talk because he comes from an illiterate family and all of his cousins are married to each other. Never was a man more genetically predisposed to love Car Talk, but alas, this was not the case. He hates you guys, despises everything about you. He begged me to give up Car Talk. I refused, and because I had to draw the line somewhere.
Of course.
If I gave up Car Talk, what do you want me to do next? Be nice to his mother?" "Now that I'm single again, I need your advice. Thanks to your lousy show, I will not be honeymooning in Nepal this September. Rather, I am going to go on a quest. I will be traveling through the Southwest in search of a man who loves Car Talk and is not ashamed to admit it. I will be traveling alone, I might add, in my 91 Toyota truck, which already blah, blah." And then she asks a bunch of questions about what should I do about this truck. "Please answer my letter as soon as possible so I'll have time to use your advice to prepare for my trip. After all, I wouldn't have to take this trip alone if I had been able to give up listening to your lousy show in the first place. Thanks for nothing. Happy trails, Vicky Walker from El Cerrito, California." That's a faithful listener.
Put her in with the Melissa Petersen file there. It's growing. We're going to need help getting it out, please. Well, if you have a question about your car, we can make it work out maybe. If you want to call us, our number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Donna from Somerville, Massachusetts.
Donna,
Somerville.
how's the Firebird?
I knew you were going to say something like that. I just knew it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to presume. So what do you drive?
Actually, I have a Jetta with a manual transmission, and that's what my question is about.
Oh, okay.
What happened was, right after I bought it, I fell and I broke my right wrist.
Oh.
And right after I broke my wrist, my boyfriend sprained very badly his left ankle.
Oh, you guys make a great pair.
Yeah.
He can't use the clutch.
Get it. So you're going to sit behind the wheel, and he is going to sit next to you and operate the shift lever.
You know what? That's exactly what should have happened, but because I'm so self-absorbed and I was so miserable, I wanted to be, chauffeured around.
So you hired a chauffeur.
So he's driving my car, and after he sprains his ankle, he's like in crutches and he's hobbling around, and I never even thought about that he wouldn't be able to drive the car. So
I've got your question. I understand it now.
You already know the question.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to give you the answer, and you tell me if I got the question right.
Sounds good.
The answer is third gear.
No, that's not my question,
It's
but
not?
that's a good answer.
Third gear is always a good answer.
Third gear is so practical. It's a very, very applicable gear.
Yeah,
Yes,
it certainly is.
It works a lot. But
It does.
the question is, so me being very self-absorbed, I'm in the passenger seat, I look over and I see him shifting without pressing the clutch in because he can't use his left ankle. And of course, I'm sure he's going to destroy the transmission.
Yeah, he is.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
So
And
this is what he says. He says you can shift without using the clutch. He says it's actually better for the car. And then I'm like, well, then why do you have a clutch?
For those inept people that don't know
Right.
how to do it, like you, that's why they have a clutch.
Hun.
But someone who is practiced and who knows the fine art,
Well,
can,
that means
in his estimation, can do it.
he sort of can use his left foot because he starts out in first gear, I presume.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And then, but once he's moving along, he then just takes the thing, eases it out of first without stepping on the clutch, and gets it into second gear with a little bit of a hitch and a little jiggle, and then he continues to shift up the gears without using the clutch.
And that's exactly what he did. And I was just like, you're going to wreck my car.
Yeah, you should throw a fit.
Really?
You should break up with him immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to drop something on his
On his other ankle.
on his hand, on his right hand.
Yeah. No, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
Well, we have advocated this procedure in cases where the clutch cable is broken, for example, and you have to drive the car. It is something you can do.
As he was doing this, how much grinding did you hear?
Well, that was just it. He was doing it, and I didn't even know it until
You
I
didn't even know it, so
He
he's
was
very
so
good
at
at
it.
No, and you can do it, actually,
very
if
good.
you do it correctly without doing any damage to the transmission.
Exactly.
But it's going to be done correctly, and it isn't easy to do, and it certainly isn't easy to downshift using this method. And, if he did it a few times, that would be okay, but tell him to get his ankle better right away, because you don't want him to do this anymore. And if he insists on doing it, you have to break up with him.
Actually, thankfully, his ankle healed a lot quicker than my wrist.
Oh,
so
great.
He's okay.
So he's okay now.
Yeah.
So he's okay.
But now that he's in the habit of shifting without the clutch, he's probably going to just keep on doing it. So watch him very carefully.
Yeah.
And don't let him out of your sight. Under no circumstances, let him drive your car unless you're in it.
Okay, it's done.
And
Done.
the truth is, we got to elaborate on this, that it is possible to do damage to the transmission even if you don't hear grinding.
Yeah.
If he's not doing it absolutely perfectly, if he's dragging that shifter out of the synchros, he's hurting the transmission even though you can't hear it.
Really?
And it won't show up until your warranty is up.
Exactly.
The day after, it'll show up.
Yeah, maybe an hour.
See you, Donna.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I think a dope slap is in order for this guy. Don't you think?
While he's in the midst of shifting,
While he's-
just a
Boom! Just a quick one,
an en route dope slap.
Yeah.
Moving dope slap.
A moving dope slap, yeah.
1-888-CAR Talk. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Mark. I'm calling from Greenville, South Carolina.
Hi, Mark.
Heard of it?
Never heard of it.
No, we
No,
have.
I have heard of it. Certainly I've heard
It's
of
right
it.
next to Redville.
There you go.
Yeah, Blueville.
So what's up, man?
I have a 1993
Yeah.
GMC Safari minivan.
Uh-huh.
It's got the V6, 200 horsepower, air conditioning, rear air, rear heater, the whole works.
You got everything, baby.
Got everything.
Yeah.
I've been chasing 3 coolant leaks in my cooling system.
Really?
And yeah, in fact, I got all 3 of them fixed, but over the time that I was chasing these leaks, I ended up running the fluid very low at times in the coolant.
Mm-hmm.
But
These
I
were
noticed,
big leaks then?
yeah, the water pump was leaking right at where the fan connects,
Right, at the seal.
right
Yeah.
at the seal, and I had a heater control valve leaking.
Oh, cool. No hoses, nothing simple?
I had 1 hose leak, so
3 leaks.
I had 3 going on at one time.
Yeah.
And depending on how bad they were, I'd drain the cooling system about halfway down.
Oh.
But the thing that I noticed was the sensor, the temperature sensor on the engine, never went above about 200 degrees, even though at times I ran the fluid in the system almost completely out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I was wondering if that sensor needs to be replaced now that I got the system fixed, or was it the fact that maybe that sensor's not in the – once you lose enough fluid, it's just sitting there in the air.
That's exactly the problem. Once you lose enough coolant and the thing is no longer immersed in coolant, it's hard for it to read the temperature of the coolant.
Cool.
So
I mean, you may have, if you were watching carefully, you may have noticed that when you were down, for example, a half a gallon, that in fact the temperature was reading somewhat higher than it ordinarily would have read. And then when you were down to 3/4 of a gallon down, it might have read even higher. And then at some point, when the thing was no longer immersed in the coolant, then the temperature may have reverted to, in some cases, even below normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't need to replace that sensor as part of this repair.
No, I think that's working okay, and I think
Okay.
replacing it would be unnecessary.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd worry about it. You've fixed the leaks. You should go on and do what every other Safari owner does, and that is just drive it.
Oh, they're good cars.
Yeah, just drive it, and don't worry about it.
Okay.
But you should get into the habit of checking the coolant like maybe every half hour.
Oh, I'm definitely.
See you, Mark.
Thank you.
Thanks for your call.
All right,
Thanks
take
for
care.
calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, I had 3 leaks in the cooling system of the Fiat. And when I found one, I was happy. I said, I fixed it. I'm all set.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, and I kept smelling stuff happen.
And that pizza that you had in the back seat. 1-888 Talk. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Melissa.
Melissa?
Not the dreaded Melissa.
Definitely.
Melissa Petersen!
Yep, the one and only.
Oh, yeah.
I have a letter here from you, Melissa.
Really?
I'm just writing to warn you that if you don't do something about that show of yours, I'm going to tell the EPA to put a ban on your program.
Did you write these words?
Yes, I did.
You did, huh?
All right, Melissa.
I'm glad I did, too.
Woo! You're glad you did?
Definitely.
Let me read the whole thing so everyone can know what we're talking about. I've already read your letter 3 times. You may know that. Maybe you
I
don't.
have recorded tapes of all of them, too.
Oh, you mean
play kind of legal
after
action?
you wrote this letter, you continued listening to the show?
No, I showed it off to all my friends.
Oh, okay.
They didn't believe me.
All right, I'll continue. I'm tired of you polluting the airwaves with all those dumb jokes. I think that your show is absolutely awful, and I'm sure that there are others who agree with me. It would also be greatly appreciated if you would stop saying "don't drive like my brother" at the end of each show. I've never seen either of you drive, but it can't be that bad. Finally, you say that you run a mechanic shop. I don't believe you. Nobody in their right mind would let either of you work on their cars. Sincerely, Melissa Petersen, Seattle, Washington. P.S. You might get more callers if you didn't insult the ones you do get. P.P.S. My dog hates your show, too. P.P.P.S. You said you wanted more mail. Well, here it is. I hope you're satisfied.
Gee, Melissa, what did we ever do to you to extract
incur
such
this wrath?
vitriol from your pen?
Born.
What?
You were born.
Have you talked to our parents about this?
No, not yet.
How old are you, Melissa?
22.
No, you're not. You're
You're smart. I'm 13.
You're 13. Yeah,
I know half of 22.
I figured.
Well, I could have tried.
I mean, actually, we've gotten a lot of mail as a result of this letter.
And
tons of it.
In support of our lousy program, I might add.
Yeah, I mean, we gotten letters from people who say that their cats like our show. We got a letter just today. I don't know if you listened, but we got a letter from a dog who said, "Ruff, ruff, ruff. Melissa, ruff, ruff, ruff." But, I mean, God, you are hard.
But we can't make everyone happy, and if you hate us, Melissa, that's okay with us.
No, it's not. Melissa seems like a sweet person. You sound like a sweet person.
What kind of a dog do you have?
A yellow Labrador.
A golden or a lab?
Lab.
A
A
yellow
lab.
lab.
Those short hair ones. Male or female?
Female.
Female.
She told me that she just added on that little P.S. because she wanted to see if you would really read it on the air.
That was the PPS. My dog hates your show, too.
P.S. then.
Well, I happen to love all
she
dogs.
thinks Tom's cute, so...
The dog thinks Tom's
Yes,
cute?
the dog thinks Tom's cute.
Yeah. The only way he gets his own dog to play with him, he has to tie a lamb chop around his neck.
Gee, Melissa, I don't know what to say. I'm flabbergasted.
Really?
Could you suggest some ways that we could
No,
improve?
I don't think I'd ask that question. No,
I mean, maybe we could hire
maybe
Melissa.
you'd like to come out and help us do the show some weekend. Would you like to do that?
Sure. You'd better pay for the plane ticket, though.
No. Why should we?
We weren't thinking of a plane ticket. If you're, the words Greyhound bus mean anything to you?
No, I mean, don't forget. I mean, you are rather critical in this note. But you do seem like a nice person, and I think you have to understand that we are amateurs at this. We're doing our very best. This is as good as it gets. So you should try to have a little more tolerance for people who
And
are...
respect for your elders, you little twerp.
Elders?
Well, if you're interested in acting as a consultant, we'll see if we can get someone to donate an airplane ticket. And you can come and actually sit here in the studio with us and give us advice. So when someone calls, you can just put in your 2 cents.
Right, but you must come with your parents so they can drag you away if you get too abusive of us.
She probably doesn't have any parents. They probably abandoned her on a doorstep. That's what I would have done if she was my kid.
No, not quite.
See you, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, I got a 13-year-old son you might want to meet.
Really? Is he cute?
He's as cute as I am.
Oh,
Hello, Melissa?
fine.
Hello?
See you, Melissa.
So long. Thanks for calling. Melissa Petersen, how do you like that?
Okay, look, as I'm sure you remember quite clearly, the puzzler is away now on summer vacation.
Yeah.
We did, however, get a postcard from our dear puzzler this week. You know
Really? From where?
that? Venezia.
No kidding. Italy. I never had the puzzler pegged as a romantic.
No, it's Venezia Pizzeria and Hero Sandwiches in Passaic, New Jersey.
We'll be back with more of your calls and some automotive haikus in just a minute.
And I don't know what's inside of it. Just drive it. Broken down so many times before. This time I don't think it will snap out of it. Open up the hood and look around a bit. Find out, where does the spark come from? How do the wheels start turning? How does the fuel burn without everything exploding?
And even though the host of Antiques Roadshow heaves Martha Washington's chamber pot at his radio whenever he hears us say it, this is NPR.
This message comes from NPR sponsor Indeed. When it comes to hiring, you don't have time to waste. You need help getting to your short list of qualified candidates fast. With Indeed, post a job in minutes, set up screening questions, then zero in on qualified candidates, and when you need to hire fast, accelerate your results with sponsored jobs. New users can try for free when you sign up at Indeed.com/NPR podcast. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
This is Terry Gross, the host of Fresh Air. The Emmy Awards are coming up, so this week we're listening back to interviews with some nominees and people whose shows are nominated, like Issa Rae, Jake Tapper, Brian Tyree Henry, Tim Gunn, and Stephen Colbert. So check out this week's Emmy series on Fresh Air.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the art of the poem.
If you remember, a while ago, we read some automotive haikus and asked people to send in some of their own. Remember that?
A while ago. It was like 12 months.
Yeah, well, I've been busy. Anyway, you know how it goes. Haikus, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables.
Yeah.
I don't know who made that up, but that's how it goes.
I think
and here
it's
they
the
are.
Japanese tradition for about
It is. It's been
three
centuries.
millennia.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. So back off, jackass. Isn't it good? Have you ever tried doing it 5, 7, 5? It isn't easy.
No. But after a while, you kind of get the hang of it, I think.
I bought a Yugo. How sad when I discovered a Fiat, but worse. 4-wheel drive pickup. I remember his last words. Hold my beer. Watch this. I love him. I wish I had poetic
Talent. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're pretty good with those dirty limericks for a while.
56 T-Bird. I took great pains to restore. Lost in the divorce. This is for you, man. This is you.
I'm ready.
Check engine light on. Unscrew the dash. Stab with pen. Check engine light off. Actually, you didn't unscrew the dash. You smashed it with a rock.
Well, I had the advantage of having a piece of glass.
Yes.
as the buffer between
I remember it so well.
the driver and the instrument cluster.
Yeah.
And now they use cheap plastic. I had real glass.
Real glass, which would break.
Which would break.
Yeah.
And a roadside rock with
Yeah.
a slight point
Yeah.
punctured that glass in the vicinity of the temperature gauge and allowed me to set the needle
Right where you wanted
where I
it.
thought it should be.
And, I mean, you know, Nigel was right. It is better to travel in hope, even than to arrive.
Yeah. Gee, I extracted a pearl of wisdom from one of those haikus.
They're all pearls of wisdom.
Well,
Which one?
You should never own anything that you wouldn't want to lose in a divorce.
That just means buy a lot of stuff that your wife doesn't like.
There you go. Like drill presses.
Drill presses, lathes.
You like to call us. Numbers 1-888. What the heck is the number? 1-888 Car Talk. That's 888-278-255.
278. You mean 227?
No, double two. No.
Oh, 278. Yeah.
Yeah.
278. I couldn't give you that number back in a million years.
Hello, you're on Car Talk. Hello.
Hello, my name is Helena from Madison, Wisconsin.
Helena, like the capital of Montana.
You've got it.
Is that the capital of Montana?
Madison,
Yes, it is.
Wisconsin.
Yes, that's right.
Madison, which just a few short years ago
Yes.
was voted the best place in the United States to
Right.
live by Money Magazine.
Indeed.
And it just goes to show you how little they know about anything at all. Maybe not even about money.
Well, it scored very well on all the rating scales except the weather.
Climate, yeah. Climate.
11% it got.
Yeah.
But I say that's okay. It keeps the riffraff out.
Well, what I remember about the ratings was that it rated very highly on public transportation
Yes.
and very lowly, just follow the terminology,
Yeah.
on entertainment, culture, and things to do, which indicated that there was nothing to do, but there were plenty of ways to get there.
Right.
I don't believe it. That's just not true.
Well, that may not be true.
And there's very good public transportation to Chicago, if that's a problem. So.
That's what they meant.
There you go.
I get it now.
Right.
So what's up, Helena?
Well, my husband, bless his heart, has an AMC fixation.
Oh, great.
So he's been bugging me in the last couple of weeks, like, look at this, we should go and see this AMC, and he's been dragging me out to see these wretched AMCs out on the west side.
Yeah.
And then the other day he said, look, here's a really, really good one. We got to go see this one. So it turns out to be a 1966 Rambler Classic.
Oh.
Yeah. So we get out there, we look at this beautiful car, which is in very good shape. The body is in nice shape. The interior is in very good shape. It's been sitting in a barn for the last 15 years.
where it belongs.
Was it Rambler Classic Blue?
It's black.
Black. Oh.
It's the straight
Sleek.
6232.
Yeah.
And it runs, but
Yeah.
only in reverse.
Only in reverse.
Well, you'll be able to back it out of the barn. Answer me one question.
Yeah.
Does your husband, is there any plaid in his wardrobe?
Funny you should mention that.
Come
Let's
on,
move
fess
to
up.
Something else. No. He's not a nerd.
How thick
Well,
are
you
the
didn't answer.
soles?
You didn't answer the plaid question. Is there any plaid in his
She
wardrobe?
refuses to
Actually,
answer on the
yes.
grounds that it might incriminate her husband.
That's right.
So what's the question here,
The
Helena?
question is, so we test drove it in reverse and we bought it and everything. Down the driveway, it ran beautifully until you tried to apply the brakes. And,
What'd you do, back it up all the way home?
No. We had it towed. It was too far.
Is it a stick shift or an automatic?
It's an automatic. Well, when we bought it, we thought, well, this is pretty tricky. And the guy said, don't worry, there's a replacement transmission in the trunk.
Oh, how sweet it is.
So we have this big old garage at home with a pit in it, and the car is positioned over the pit right now. And now this is the question.
Is there any way that you can get the car to go right into the pit?
This is an easy but dangerous job.
Okay.
No, it's time-consuming, but it's basically just nuts and bolts.
Don't let him do it by himself, though.
No, I'm going to help him, of course.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, but you know how much that transmission weighs when you have...
Well, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You may want to rent for yourselves a
Yeah.
transmission jack.
Right.
There you go. You put in the one that you've got in the trunk and hope that it works. And then Your husband can spend the long, cold winter there in Madison, Wisconsin,
Which is due to start like tomorrow.
or yesterday, and he can put this transmission on the dining room table and rebuild it.
So you think we can do this then?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. This didn't have that wacko rear end thing, did it? Ooh.
The torque tube?
The torque tube.
Well, it has a torque converter.
No.
Torque tube instead
it
of a
says
drive.
rear springs will raise torque tube slightly at front.
Oh, yeah, you'll never do it.
No.
Caution, do not allow converter to fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been nice talking to you, Helena. We'll be looking for the obituary in the Madison paper.
Wait, see, this car, this car, instead of having a traditional drive shaft,
Yeah.
has this thing called a torque tube.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't come out nice and easy like a drive shaft does.
Do we need it to come out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because the
Yeah.
transmission won't come out, so it requires...
Unless you can cut the car in half. If you can saw the car in half, you can pull out the transmission without taking the rear end out. But I think you're going to have to take the rear end out. Read the book carefully. Yeah,
Yeah.
read all the instructions carefully before starting any work.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Give it a try. I mean,
You know what to do? Xerox the instructions and send them to us, and
Okay.
we'll
we'll tell you if you ought to try it at home or not.
send us a self-addressed stamped envelope.
How about if I call you in a few weeks when we're halfway through the process?
Sure, start first. That's the best way.
Yes, because we haven't really started yet. We've had
Yeah.
a look at it.
But fax us the stuff.
Bring your cell phone in case you can't get the transmission off your chest.
Yeah, right. Right.
See you,
I'll call
Helena.
you from the pits.
Call us
Good.
from the pits.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Hey, I've got mail. I have mail.
Go ahead.
Actually, this is a pretty good letter. It's from Bob Duffy. We don't know where Bob is from because he's from cyberspace.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Though you haven't mentioned it lately, you have in the past expressed what I can only describe as a rather unhealthy interest in Sonja Henie's tutu. I never thought of it that way.
Well.
Be that as it may, and at the risk of exacerbating your problem, I bring to your attention the following tidbit. Recently, while perusing a professional journal, I came across an announcement. In the back, underneath the ad for the X-ray sunglasses that enable you to see through people's clothing, parenthesis, they don't work, by the way.
I knew that.
I knew that too. According to this notice, an upcoming government property auction, get this, along with Jeeps still in their packing crates,
and the Cosmo.
covered in cosmoline, the government is going to offer one of the garments you so covet.
Really?
As to how it came to be in the possession of the U.S. government, I've been told by a reliable source that it was found in the late J. Edgar Hoover's closet. Use this information as you see fit. And for heaven's sake, get some counseling. It worked for me. Bob Duffy from somewhere in cyberspace. Thank you,
boy.
Thank you, Bob.
Well, look, if you've got mail from my brother, like a summons or a demand letter or something like that, you can send it to him at Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238, or if you're on company time, you can email him your missives from cartalk.com. If you'd like to call us, the number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on what? Car Talk.
Hi, guys. This is Jeff from Davis, California.
That Jeff with a G or a J?
Jeff with a J. My father wouldn't allow it to be with a G. My problem, it takes a little background to explain to you.
Yeah.
My father, who is a docent down at the Petersen Automotive Museum in L.A., and I've been talking about this for some time, and that is the identification of a car's soul.
Yeah. This is good.
Like I had a 1969 Volkswagen bus that had a soul, and I had a Datsun pickup that had no soul, and he had a 1969 Pontiac Grand Prix, which had a soul, and a 1976 Thunderbird, which had no soul. Well, I have a car now that has a soul. I've bonded with this car, and I love it, and it's not a good car sometimes. It is a 1990 Trooper Isuzu Trooper with the 4-cylinder engine in it. Recently, a while ago, I gave it, hoping to save some money, gave it to my neighbor, who's a mechanic, and asked him to do the 60,000-mile service on it. And he went and did that. And, of course, on his drive home, he discovered that he had left the coolant out of the car. And so
That's a
he
problem.
cooked the engine. So he obviously for free reground the head and did a valve job on it. But shortly thereafter, the car began to drink oil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
surprising.
I mean, when he fried the engine, all he did was the top end. He just did valves.
That's right.
He didn't do anything in the cylinders.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
That's what my new mechanic told me.
yeah. He should have done it, and he's responsible for having ruined your engine
Well,
all
except
by himself.
Yeah, I know, and he's my neighbor. But
You can always move.
Yeah, that's right.
Sue his sorry butt and move. Sue everybody.
Sue the bum. No, I like him. He's a good neighbor.
Yeah.
But
It's too
I
bad.
really like this car, and now
That's too bad.
my new mechanic has recommended that I either rebuild the engine or replace it. But I have bonded with this car and identified its soul.
Oh,
In
you
fact,
think
our
that it's-
souls have merged, and the question for you
Ah,
I know
is
the
very
question.
straightforward.
I know the question.
Yeah.
If I change the engine, do I change the soul of this automobile? Will I have some engine that some housewife in Pacoima has driven her kid to daycare with every day instead
Yeah.
of using it like
Wow.
a real four-wheel drive?
Well, they say, I mean, at least all the sci-fi movies
Oh.
indicate that when you get a transplant of any kind, there's a piece of the person from whom the transplant comes. You know,
Like Donovan's brain.
Donovan's brain, exactly right. I mean, so if you get somebody's liver, then all of a sudden things happen to you. You change. You are not the same person anymore. Certainly, you get somebody's heart or lungs or some such thing. It has to have a significant change on who you are.
Oh, no.
And so, even though I too would agree from a technical standpoint that a remanufactured engine is the way to go, wow, I
Yeah.
would have to go along with the idea that the soul will definitely undergo drastic change. On the other hand, how much worse is it to put in new pistons, new head?
We don't need
whatever
a new
else?
head. This guy did the head. What you need to do is pop the head off.
All you need is new pistons.
No, not even new. Just a ring job. Yeah, you need a ring job.
Maybe.
Just a ring job.
Yeah.
Get this. This guy can do it in his driveway.
Just like
He has a shop. Is that what the story is?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there's no reason why he shouldn't do rings on it for free. If you approached him with this scenario,
No, I have not.
Does he know that it's burning oil like mad?
No.
what you need to do is you need to construct a conduit that leads to his bedroom window, so that you can hook your tailpipe to it every morning and have his bedroom fill up with smoke when you start the thing.
I like this guy as a neighbor, though.
Well, and I'm sure he likes you too.
Sure.
He will, at least, until you ask him to rebuild the engine. But the truth is, he can take the pan off of that and take the head off and pop the pistons out. He doesn't have to do anything to the bearings because it's unlikely he did any harm to them. Throw a set, he can hone the cylinder walls, throw a set of rings in it, and he can have you in traffic the next day.
And that will definitely stop the oil burning. There's no question about it. And it will maintain the existing soul, in my humble opinion.
And I would agree to pay for the parts. So look, I'll pay for the rings and the gasket set, a few $100s, and you do the labor.
On the other hand, I mean, it does introduce the more metaphysical aspect of where is the soul?
This is the fundamental question.
Isn't
the
it, though?
the soul of a car is the engine.
Yeah. Sheesh, I don't know. I mean, this is a question which has plagued philosophers for millennia.
It's the heart of the car. It
That's
pumps,
the heart.
It pumps
but
the
it's
lifeblood.
Not the soul.
Oh, it's the heart and soul. Where's the soul?
I don't.
The transmission?
Know. No, I mean it may be an aura.
You know where the soul is? It's in the headliner.
It may be in the headliner.
Yeah, or the rearview mirror. As long as you keep the rearview mirror, Jeff, you're all right.
This is not a simple question.
Well, Jeff, you have the unique opportunity to find out, because if you do put a rebuilt engine and the thing dissociates itself from you, then you will know that the engine was the soul.
Huh? This is good. I like that.
Yeah, put a rebuilt in there and see if you start driving kids to soccer. We're picking up kids in the street corner. Want to go to soccer? See you, Jeff.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, it's time to take another temporary cancellation.
All right, this is one of those 60-second cancellations that help us practice for the real thing. Is that whenever they hear us say it? This is NPR.
Support for the Car Talk podcast and the following message come from Exxon in mobile stations, featuring Synergy gasoline meticulously engineered to help protect your engine from deposits while giving you better gas mileage. Synergy gasoline is for wherever you're going, whether it's a meal with a friend or a cross-country road trip. Stop by your nearest Exxon or mobile station today. Fuel economy claims are compared with gasoline meeting minimum government standards. Results will vary. Visit Exxon.com or Mobile.com for details.
Fall TV is gearing up, and whether you watch on your sofa or on the subway, Pop Culture Happy Hour is here to help. We'll tell you what we're looking forward to and how you might find your next favorite show.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and lazy puzzlers.
Really?
Yeah, while we sit here and work our tonsils to the bone, the puzzler is spending the entire summer goofing off. Can you believe that?
Oh, I thought the puzzler was gone all summer because you were goofing off.
Oh, sure. Expose me for the lazy yutz that I am. I thought you had my back, man.
No.
Guess not. Well, anyway, the puzzler is off for a little bit longer, and whenever the puzzler is off, we always provide a classic puzzler for you on the website. So check it out there.
I will, yeah.
You will
That's
not.
good.
You will not.
No, I won't.
Anyway, if you have a question for us about your car, we're at 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Virginia,
Hi, Virginia. Where are you from?
Fort Myers, Florida.
Great place.
What can we do for you?
Well, I hope you can help me. I've tried everybody else. My husband and I own a 1977 Mercedes 300D.
It's nice to know that we're the last ones you're trying.
Right.
Well, we'll talk to some more people.
Oh, when we fail to give you the right answer, you mean? You'll be...
No,
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's too late now.
I don't want you to feel bad.
We already do. It's
We
too
already
late.
do. I mean, you've tried every other conceivable source of information. You've probably called every other talk show in the country.
No,
You've
that's-
probably read
that's
every
not true.
newspaper article.
That's not true. All I really did was ask my husband, and he didn't know.
You might have even gone to the dealer before coming to us.
So you have a 77...
Yes, I did, and they charge for shrugging and looking blank.
Oh, okay. So we're not going to charge
No,
you.
we don't charge because we do it so much.
We love the car, and I think maybe the car loves us too much. It won't shut down. It doesn't turn off. It just keeps right on running.
Perfect. You know why? Because of the D after the 300. It is.
Because of the diesel?
You ever hear of dieseling?
Oh no. We've had dieseling checked out. We're talking serious running. We're talking where you...
5 minutes.
We're talking hours. We're talking the car does not shut down.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah, it's great. We had a real fancy dinner we had to go to last weekend, and it's very embarrassing when you can't let the valet park your Mercedes. And that's very embarrassing. We don't do these things but once every lifetime.
It's too bad that you don't live up in the cold, frozen north where we do, because then it would be good to leave it running all the time.
Right, you need to find a buyer up in Minnesota for this thing.
All right,
because
Virginia.
In Minnesota, they just leave them running all the time.
I'm going to tell you what your driving habits are. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
And I am going to be right on the money, so to speak.
And I don't know how this is going to have any effect on the answer to the problem.
None.
But we're almost out of time, Virginia. So if he can stall you for 3 or 4 minutes, I'll just have to say goodbye to everyone. And
I would
we'll
say,
escape
Virginia,
this, so.
who drives this car, you or your husband?
No, my husband does.
And I'll bet you he doesn't go very far every day.
He
No,
does.
we
100 miles a day.
no. Well, we use it as a. We do travel in it, and
They haul manure with it. That's how much they drive from farm to market. Right?
How far is your house from his place of work, assuming that he works?
he works about 5 miles away.
What did I just say? Does he take this car to work?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I said. He doesn't drive very far.
No, but his job involved. He drives the car all day. You know, he's
I know he drives 30,000 miles a year. Why else would he have bought a Mercedes diesel?
Why else would anybody in his right mind buy a Mercedes diesel?
Now, you may know that the diesel engines do not have spark plugs.
That's true. They don't.
They don't? Didn't know that.
But you've had this thing at the dealer. You took it to the dealer, and they couldn't figure out why it wouldn't shut off?
Well, they would like for us to leave it so they can look at it point by point. And
Yeah, they just said park it outside and shut it off, and you can't.
That's when you can shut it off, leave it with us. No, the way you shut off a diesel is you shut off the fuel.
Well, we raised the hood and hit the engine stop because we're not, obviously we don't want to let it run forever. But
The fuel is not shutting off.
well, That's correct. The fuel.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is a relatively straightforward. This is one of the few problems that has only one answer.
No, there are other answers, but they're all wrong.
They're all wrong, right? This is I mean, most of the time when people describe a symptom, there are 9 or 10 possible reasons why a car would do certain things. In this case, there's one. That's it.
Right, there is a phenomenon also known as diesel runaway, but you don't have that.
You don't have that.
That's where the engine can actually consume the motor oil and burn that as a fuel. But this run, when you shut this off, this runs just like you didn't shut it off.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what it is. So leave it with them. I'm confident for somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000 they can fix this. Yeah, no, really. It's not that big a deal.
It really isn't.
I mean, you expected it to be less? She's laughing. She's going into hysterics. Get the guys with the white coats.
Come on, you've had this Mercedes. You know what it costs to do everything on it.
Sure, you're only about 500 or 1,000 under.
Oh, they wanted. You already got a price.
They want more.
Yeah, well,
no, that's it.
Good luck. Thanks for your call. Bye-bye.
She laughed.
Yeah, she's gone. She's had it.
That's it. Hey, do you know what time it is?
Time for freshman orientation at our tow truck driver's charm school?
No. It's time to play Stump the Chumps. This is the part of the show where we hunt down a previous caller to see if the advice that we gave was really great.
Or just grating. So who's our lucky player this week?
It's Jeff from Berkeley, California, by way of Australia. Do you remember Jeff? Neither do I.
Absolutely.
Well, I've got notes here. My notes say Jeff called us a while back because his 84 VW Vanagon was making an intermittent knocking sound from the rear end.
And the noise comes and goes, but it tends to go away completely the closer I get to any mechanic. So,
Does the noise initiate when you start moving the car after it's been sitting like overnight? Is it more likely to happen then?
no. It can just come while I'm after I've been driving for 3 or 4 miles.
Jeff's going to be difficult. All right.
So, does it ever happen when you first start off in the morning?
Only if it had been there when I stopped the night before.
This is sort of like I've Got a Secret.
Yeah.
Remember that show?
Yeah, I don't think Jeff's going to give us divulge any information. So what happened? Did we eventually manage to intuit a diagnosis?
We did, of course. We told him that both of his rear axles needed replacing.
Well, let's see how we
I
did.
don't remember.
Jeff, are you there?
Hey, guys, yeah, I'm here.
All right, Jeff, look, before we find out what went bad, your axles or our advice, we need to verify that we have not spoken since your last appearance in Car Talk. Is that true?
That is true.
And the answer that you're about to give here on Stump the Chumps has not been influenced by our staff or by the lifetime supply of didgeridoos we sent you.
No.
So, Jeff, was it the axles?
It was the axles, you're right.
Yay! Well, I want to share with everyone how we knew it was the axles.
Uh-huh.
Because there's nothing else back there.
Yeah.
So what did you do? Did you have them changed?
Yeah, a lovely guy called Dan Kachina at European Motors of Berkeley fixed both axles for me, and since then my girlfriend and I have been on a month-long 6,000-mile trip around the Southwest camping in the van.
With this
no
thing?
No troubles at all.
Really?
Yeah.
6,000 miles? And you never left Berkeley? Is that what you said? Hey, thanks for being on Stump the Chumps, Jeff.
It's a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Great.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, if you hear someone you'd like us to bring back for Stump the Chumps, please email us your suggestion from cartalk.com.
Why wait? Call us and stump us right now. The number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Ro. I'm calling from Seattle.
What's your name? Wait, row as in like row your boat?
Yeah, pretty much. It's actually short for Rowena.
Oh, row. It is row your boat. Sheesh, you are the third Rowena that I know in the world. One was Ivanhoe's girlfriend. Isn't that right?
And you knew her because you were around then.
I was there then. Right. I was the third one in the triangle. And I know one other Rowena, and you're number 3. It is not a very common name.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you know it.
And you're stuck with it. But that's all right. No, it's good actually to be stuck with an uncommon name.
Are you British?
No, but my mother is.
Ah.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, Rowena.
You don't find any little Italian girls named Rowena. No.
No. Rosa, maybe.
Rosa. Rosawina. Yeah, so where'd you say you were from, Rowena?
Seattle?
Seattle, yeah.
Anyway, what's up, Ro?
Well, it's actually not my car, but it's my friend's car.
Of course.
And it's sort of an embarrassing problem, is that he lent me the car for 3 months because his job sent him out of the country.
Oh, I can see it coming now.
And you burned his clutch out. What else did you do?
Well, and I mean, he knew what he was doing because he knew I'd never really driven stick much before.
You burned his clutch out.
Did you really?
No, actually, I didn't.
Oh.
But every time I'd start the car, I'd be really like, I'd have to think everything through, and I'd put into first, and I would, be thinking about it, and I would be spending all this time thinking about my feet that I always forgot to take off the parking brake.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
And I usually wouldn't realize this until I'd driven around all day long.
Oh,
and
it must
parked
work
somewhere.
really well then.
And, and I would, park and try and put it on, and it would already be
You
on.
say, whoops.
And you didn't notice as you were driving around?
Well, I would notice, but I always thought that it was just because I wasn't very good at,
Yeah. And you said
it
this-
seemed to take a lot of gas to get the car going,
Yeah, this guy's got no power.
Right.
Yeah.
And what I want to know is, did I ruin his parking brake?
No, forget that. More importantly, did you tell him about this?
Well, no. First, if it doesn't affect the car at all,
Then you're not going to tell him.
right? Then, well, of course, now he's going to hear it on the radio. But
Well, no,
Well,
not
no. He's only
necessarily.
if he doesn't hear it now, he's never going to hear it.
Yeah, when's he coming back?
well, he actually came back a couple days ago, and he got the car back, and I didn't mention it yet.
You didn't.
did
but
not
and
mention it yet.
And, of course, he doesn't know that you're making this call.
No, but
No.
I think I'm going to have to tell him. I think
You don't have
You
to.
don't have to tell him.
No.
No, I don't think you have to tell him.
Well, I mean, should I tell him to go in and get his parking brake fixed? Or
Well,
I mean,
if he
because I
hasn't
was driving
figured that
home.
Here's
out.
what you do. You tell him you had a dream. Say, look, I had a dream that you lost your regular brakes, and you were flying down this hill at high speed, and you went to apply the parking brake as an emergency brake, and it didn't work, and you crashed. And I don't know what this dream means, but I think you ought to go and have the emergency brake looked at. How does that sound?
Well, it's good, except the timing is bad. I mean, she just gives him back the car 2 days ago.
Well, you have to chance it. You have to take your chances for a week or so. Don't say anything for a week or two.
Okay.
The truth is that
And then do the dream thing.
he's never going to notice this. I mean, between you and us, Ro.
Right.
I mean, he's never going to know this.
Right.
And I thought, and his regular brakes seemed to work fine. So
Yeah.
Is
I mean, how many times did you do it? Every time?
No, but a lot more than I'd like to admit.
Did you notice an accompanying aroma when you drove the car, a slightly offensive burning smell?
No, well, that was only the very beginning when I was, Seattle's pretty hilly, and when I was trying to learn how to drive stick uphill, and that, but.
Oh, so that's when you were burning the clutch out. You
Right.
smelled the smell, but you didn't smell
But
the
that
smell.
only happened once in the very beginning. But there's never another smell after that.
Well, the way I look at it is this.
Yeah, I can hardly wait.
I mean, he obviously took his chances when he lent you the car.
Right.
I mean, you could have.
It's a 1980 car,
Oh, it's a heap.
Oh yeah, when you put it in that light.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? It was gonna be a Datsun or something, right?
Wait, where was he for these 3 months?
He was in Australia.
On some kind of a junket?
It's a work thing.
Oh, yeah, work, sure. Yeah, he was living it up like Don King. He leaves his old jalopy with you, hoping it'll break down, and you will feel responsible for whatever happens to it and fix it.
How close a friend is he? I mean, are we romantically involved here?
No, it's just a friendship thing.
It's just a friendship thing. How much do you value this friendship?
Well,
these things are all important.
Well, there's another issue here, which is that his job's going to send him to Australia again, and I don't have a car, so.
Oh, you want the car?
Right.
Well, here's what you do. You say, if you want me to drive that car for you again,
Fix the e-brake.
either fix the emergency brake or I'm not gonna drive it.
I think that's
Did you ever actually have to use the handbrake on a hill?
No. Yeah.
And it worked,
And
right?
it worked?
Yeah.
The truth is that you didn't do any damage to the handbrake.
Right.
If you did any damage at all, it was to the actual brakes. The foot brakes.
How would I damage the foot
Well,
brake?
they're one and the same.
Oh.
What kind of a car is this?
It's a Honda Civic, 1980.
Yeah, the emergency brake operates the rear brake shoes, which are operated hydraulically when you step on the brake, but by a cable when you pull on the handle.
And if you drive with the handbrake sort of on, and it had to have been just sort of on, otherwise you wouldn't have moved. I mean, if it worked, the idea is that it's supposed to keep you from moving.
Right.
So it wasn't really working very well, which means you didn't have it pulled up all the way. which means that you probably glazed the brake shoes.
Well, actually, on light cars like Honda Civics, you could actually lock up the wheels and drag the tires along.
Maybe you did
and
that.
wear flat spots on the tires. You wouldn't
She
even
may
know
have
it.
done that. So you probably all you did really was you wore out the real brakes, which in fact is not good because if they really are glazed badly, it means they don't stop as well.
Right.
Which means I have to retract my earlier piece of advice, and I think you should tell them.
Okay.
Just tell them, I think there's something wrong with your brakes. You don't have to tell them the whole story, because I can gather that this is not a very dear friend. And if he had an accident and got offed, who cares?
Yeah.
You should tell him, I think you should check your brakes. And if someone does check the brakes and finds out that they're terribly glazed, he'll need new brakes.
Yeah, I think you should lay all the blame on him. Tell him
$50.
that you were terribly perturbed that you had to drive this car for 3 months with malfunctioning brakes. Yeah. And if he wants you to drive it again when he leaves, then he should have it checked out and fixed.
Yeah.
Good luck, Ro.
All right, thank you.
See you.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
It's giving you that sound advice every week.
Truthfulness is, honesty.
It's overrated. Oh, boy. Well, look, it's happened again. You've wasted another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug the Subway Fugitive, not a slave to fashion, Bongo Boy Berman. Our associate producers are David the Calves of Belleville Green and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman. And our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the Sanibel, Tagliatelle, Taco Bell, Raw Chanterelle, Mortadelle, and Creme Caramel. This is NPR.